We all can assume that trade will see a major makeover in Star Citizen Alpha 3.11 with the introduction of cargo hubs, which will give trade-oriented players more opportunities to make money, such as completing trade missions or buying and selling trade commodities that currently can't be bought at sold at orbital stations at this current time. However, to make trading an attractive career choice in the verse, CIG needs to make sure that the current systems, which will supposedly make the base of the future iteration of trading, actually work perfectly, and as anyone who regularly trade knows, it is currently not the case. People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we will review the shortcomings of the current Star Citizen Alpha build when it comes to trading and see what can be done to make this activity more pleasant for everyone. Now, the first bug that the devs need to fix, in my eyes at least, is the bug that makes ships undetectable. Now, this one is particularly frustrating because we know how time-consuming it can be to travel to an outpost location and getting to the trade terminal only to be informed that your ship isn't here while it actually is perfectly landed on one of the local landing pads. This can really make us feel like trading is really frustrating, and you know, it reminds us that that this is still an alpha, and you know, when people still tell us that this is enough, I really feel like throwing people out of the window, but it is what it is, right? Even more frustrating is when you think that you may need to land your ship a little bit closer to the trade terminal, like in Alpha 3.6 PDU, for those of you who remember that, and then return to the terminal, which still says that your ship is not here. Once I even logged out in bed, and then when I logged back in, I was at New Babbage and my ship was marked as being at an unknown location with no way to claim it anywhere in the verse. The only solution was an account reset. Next, of course, is the no commodities bug, and just like the no ship detected bug, this one is equally particularly annoying because of how it makes you wonder why it is happening to you and not to other people at the same time. There are possible workarounds to this bug, of which being simply wait until the commodities appear, which may or may not happen. You can also jump servers by logging out in your ship and logging in again in another server, while with the hope that commodities will appear, which again is unfortunately not guaranteed. CIG, if you are watching this video, please fix this bug too. Trade terminals really need to be working at any given time. Alright, now let's talk about money, because there are some serious issues that can rather be infuriating if you are a serious trader, and one of these issues is when you pay for a certain amount of commodities, you know, you actually get charged for your purchase, but your cargo hold is empty. Yep, that's right, you've heard it right, and several times, it happened to me several times. In Star Citizen Alpha 3.8 and 3.9, I went to buy commodities such as titanium or laranite. I got charged several hundreds of thousands of Alpha UEC only to realize that my cargo hold had remained empty. I tried the usual tricks, you know, like logging out or changing servers, but nothing could really change the fact that my money was gone, and so was my will to play at that very moment. Of course, being an original backer, I have obviously been here long enough to understand that losing hundreds of thousands of Alpha UEC to a bug is not much of a big deal, as obviously there are going to be several more full wipes in the future, which will make all of our current progress null and void, but still, the feeling of having our hard-earned Alpha UEC stolen by a trade terminal isn't a really pleasant one, and this needs to be fixed as soon as possible as well. Next, I want to talk about another money-related bug that was spotted by trader extraordinaire Jack Axton, and this one is a peculiar one because it is actually more of a display bug, but a rather disappointing one, and you are going to know here why. You see, right now, some commodities, when demand is way too high, are not programmed to go above a certain price and will display really odd figures. That would definitely confuse anyone who is unaware of the situation, and this is something that especially happened with titanium. You see, titanium is normally bought at a price that ranges between 7 to 9, between 7 to 8 alpha UEC, and usually sold between 9 and 10 alpha UEC. However, during Invictus Fleet Week, which broke all previous records in terms of player attendance, a huge amount of players engaged in trading, which saw prices reach unprecedented levels. Titanium, therefore, bucked at a buying price of 7.100, which was supposed to be 8 alpha UEC, leading many players to believe that the price was actually 7.10 alpha UEC. Now, you may think that this is very laughable, but it actually shows how much work there's still needed here. Simple work. Why can't the commodities move from 7 to 8 alpha UECs, for example? But this is exactly what happened here with titanium, and this is another thing here that I think CIG needs to fix very quickly, because there's always going to be more and more players. Every time there's an event, people tend to stress servers more and more. So yeah, it is going to happen more. It is going to confuse people more, and this is quite laughable. It can potentially be bad PR. This is something that CIG does not want to happen. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope that you enjoyed today's video about trades and bugs. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. That really helps this channel a lot. Please check out our giveaways as well. For this month, you also may want to subscribe to the channel to win our amazing prizes too. And I'll see you guys later for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.